Hola amigos, soy Angelica Toruno con Acceso Total.
Yeah, Ken. Oh, I mean Eric. From here on Norman Street in Bridgeport all the way to the concrete jungle.
The great part about it is they are open every day of the week.
But also things that just feel good, like fuzzy socks.
How Fairfield University is showing its students to make responsible choices before and when.
What better way to cool off than visiting a splash pad?
To plop into a seat and grab some popcorn. They'll be having screenings until the end of the month. And everyone here is really feeling who he is. I mean, every rhythm and vibe, they're singing along. The pink carpet, pink blazer, pink balloons, pink lights. We're here for the Barbie movement.
When day 4 blast-off comes, I'm sure all of Connecticut will be happy to cheer him on from right here, safely on Earth.
Local first responders and teachers will soon be receiving pies made by Darienne's football team.
Wait ball on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right now, I can't see anything. So there is a light behind the camera. I can't see that. I can't see a thing with these on.
This one's for the foodies, from vamping up your breakfast or healthy snack ideas to weeknight and Sunday suppers. Kat Ashmore does it all. You may have even seen her Hungry Lady salads on your For You page on TikTok.
So many of these messages, and you are in luck.
Kat Ashmore has always had a love for the kitchen.
Straight out of culinary school, I started working for the Martha Stewart Show.
Then life happened, and she took a step back to focus on her family here in Southport.
You're faced with a choice that sometimes doesn't feel like a choice, whether or not to commute and maybe not see your kids for the week or stay home. So I stayed home for a few years.
In 2020, she took a dive back into the media world.
Just started creating consistently on TikTok. I started sharing lifestyle tips and sharing my recipes and, hacks from how to choose a juicy lemon to, how to keep your bed sheets really white.
Her platform blossomed, bringing in nearly 2.5 million followers.
Hi, darling. My content is very personality forward. I feel that I have a really intimate connection, even with the size of my platforms.
Leading her to write her first recipe book called Big Bites.
Big Bites. I'm incredibly proud of it. No matter what, if it was a busy Tuesday night and you had 20 minutes to get dinner on the table, or you're hosting a bridal shower, or it's your birthday, whatever the occasion, there is a recipe in here for you.
Recipes like this one. So Kat, tell me what we have today.
Today we are making a dark chocolate Earl Grey mousse that has a secret ingredient that no one would ever guess by looking at it or tasting it. The simmer dropped in an Earl Grey tea bag, 1 cup of dark chocolate, a little dash of vanilla, block of tofu.
Pouring nutrition and authenticity into every recipe.
And you're gonna see here,
In Southport, Angelica Toruno, News 12 Connecticut.
of this mousse.
Dora and the Lost City of Gold se estrena muy pronto. Conversé con Eva Longoria y Eugenio Derbez, quienes tienen un mensaje muy importante para el público latino.
9 de agosto en cines, vamos a hacer historia juntos, vayan.
¡Soy Dora!
Muchos la conocen por ser la niña latina que transformó la televisión infantil. Y ahora la veremos en la gran pantalla.
Dora la exploradora.
Todo el mundo la conoce.
Todo el mundo la conoce y es un ícono a nivel mundial. Y es un ícono latino, entonces sí hay una presión en hacer una película linda, pero afortunadamente ya vimos que salió muy bien. Es una gran película.
Solo sé cool, Dora. Ok, ¿esto qué es?
¿De dónde te transfirieron?
De la jungla.
Necesitando el apoyo de la comunidad latina.
Ellos tienen que apoyar una película así porque los estudios y Hollywood no van a hacer más películas como Dora o de nuestra comunidad si la gente no compra un boleto.
Tienen que ir. ¿Cuántas veces nos hemos quejado de que no estamos suficientemente representados en Hollywood o de que en las películas nos ponen como narcotraficantes, como criminales, como violadores? Y esta es la oportunidad de cambiar esa imagen apoyando una película donde ven unos latinos con imagen positiva.
Eugenio es un actor querido por tantos y se le conoce por sus papeles de comedia, pero en esta película tomó otro giro.
Oigan, no hay por qué exagerar.
Diferente a lo que estamos acostumbrados a ver.
Pero es diferente porque Es diferente.
Porque es la primera vez que tú eres mysterious.
Soy un personaje misterioso.
Y una película para todos.
Para bilingüe, para todo mundo. Para los que tengan mamá, abuelita que quieran escuchar en español, está la versión doblada de Dora en español.
Desde Miami, Angelica Toruno, Acceso Total.
Oh, that's 12.
The trailer for the Netflix film Maestro has been released.
It's 2, darling.
It centers around the life of American composer Leonard Bernstein and his wife Felicia, who lived in New York City and Fairfield, Connecticut. Last year, that was the talk of the town.
Film shooting, I was like, wow.
Plus, the sightings of Bradley Cooper around the area. And while this lot is now empty, it's still a loaded and lasting memory for the places that he did visit.
We do know that they sat a lot at the tables outside.
Lynn Martone recalls when Bradley Cooper walked into the Sono Baking Company and Cafe in Fairfield.
He was well disguised, a little scruffy, glasses, hat.
Syndicated movie critic Susan Granger says it's the domino effect these productions have when they set up shop in communities like ours.
It's a tremendous economic boom. A lot of business for restaurants, drugstores, dry cleaners, retail stores. It's very exciting, but it's also very, very profitable.
And that's exactly what it did.
Our customer base increased slightly by several young college women who would come in and looking beautiful. And they just kept, they would buy stuff, hang out, and just kind of waiting for, the next sighting.
But it also causes a buildup of anticipation and heartfelt connection.
It really helps because people know the places that they're seeing and they say, oh, I recognize that, or I was there 2 weeks ago.
The movie will be released in select movie theaters on November 22nd and Netflix on December 20th. And perhaps you can play a game of I Spy and spot some familiar locations, like this house on Dunham Road. In Fairfield, Angelica Toruno, News 12, Connecticut.